Hey crypto friends, today we're going to make a video that many people won't like, but if you've been in crypto for more than a few days, you'll feel that this is the truth. We're going to talk about why 90% of validators will simply disappear in 2026 to 2027. And no, this is not clickbait, this is reality, and it has already begun. If you currently run a node or are thinking about launching one, this video might save you months of your life and thousands of dollars. Let's go. Let's start with a simple question. Why do people launch validators in the first place? Honestly, for most people there is only one answer: money. When you enter a new chain and see an APR of 20%, 30%, or sometimes even 100%, it looks like a gold mine. You think, I'll just set up a node, put up a server, do a bit of technical work, and I'll start earning passive income. But the problem is that this model no longer works the way it used to. In the past, being a validator was rare. The barrier to entry was higher. Fewer people understood the infrastructure, and as a result, more income was shared among fewer participants. Now everything is the opposite. Now anyone can launch a node following a guide from the internet in just 30 minutes. And this is not an exaggeration. What does this mean? It means oversaturation. The validator market is no longer scarce, it is overcrowded. And when the market is overcrowded, competition begins, harsh competition. And this is where the most interesting part starts. Imagine there is a pie. This pie represents all the rewards of the network, and this pie does not grow infinitely. It is limited by the token's inflation and the real usage of the network. Now imagine that the number of people who want a piece of this pie is constantly increasing. What happens to each piece? It becomes smaller. And this is the first reason why most validators will not survive. Their income will simply become too small to cover the expenses. This is already happening. If you have calculated the real ROI and not just looked at the APR, you have already seen it. You pay for servers, you spend time, you take the risk of slashing, you constantly update the node. And at the end of the month, you look at the numbers and realize the profit is either tiny or there is none at all. And this is only the beginning. The second problem is centralization, and here many people live in illusion. We all love to talk about decentralization, but if we look honestly, the market is moving in the opposite direction. Big players are becoming even bigger. Liquid staking platforms are accumulating a huge portion of the stake. And when a user delegates, they don't think about ideology, they think about convenience. They choose simple solutions. One click, and it's done. As a result, most of the stake is concentrated in a limited number of validators. Small validators are left without delegations. Without delegations, there is no income. Without income, there is no point in existing. And this is not theory. This is already happening right now in many networks, including the Cosmos ecosystem. But there is another factor that most people underestimate. This is MEV. If you don't know what it is, in short, it is the opportunity to earn from the order of transactions. The problem here is that MEV is not a game for everyone. To actually earn from it, you need infrastructure, connections, and access to private transaction flows. Who has that? The big validators. Not you, not a beginner with a single node. As a result, we get another layer of inequality. Those who are already big earn even more. Those who are small stay behind. And this gap only keeps growing. Now let's talk about what will finally finish off most validators. Restaking. If you follow the trends, you have definitely heard about EigenLayer. It looks like a new way to increase your income. You take your stake and use it again to secure other protocols. It sounds brilliant, but let's think deeper. When you do this, you increase your risk. If something goes wrong, you can lose more than just your base stake. And now imagine a system where one validator is involved in dozens of such services. One mistake, one bug, one exploit, and a chain reaction begins, /cascade. This can kill not just one validator, but hundreds at once. When such events start happening, trust in small operators will fall even harder. Users will go to the safest ones, to the biggest ones. And again, concentration. There is one more thing that almost no one talks about openly. This is psychology. Being a validator is not passive income, it is constant stress. You wake up and check if your node is online. You are afraid of upgrades. You are afraid of slashing. You are afraid of losing delegations. At some point, people simply burn out. They turn off the server and leave the game, and there will be a lot of such people. Now the main question, does this mean that validators will disappear completely? No, but not everyone will survive. Those who adapt will survive. Those who understand that being a validator is no longer just running a node. It is a business, it is a brand, it is infrastructure, it is trust. If you simply launch a node and wait for profit, you have already lost before you even started. But if you build an ecosystem, work with the community, understand the technical side and the economics, you have a chance. A small one, but it exists. Does our validator have a chance? We hope so. Because in our opinion, to survive you need to be useful. What is the benefit of our validator? Our validator supports networks in different ways. We launched our own YouTube channel where we explain crypto and cryptocurrency projects in an accessible way, the projects in which we validate. Our mission is to help people understand crypto, and that is why the motto of the validator community, Validarios, is "You'll never walk alone," and we are always ready to help with any questions. We also donate 10% of our profits to charity every month. We publicly announce this on our X and Telegram channel. So by delegating to us, you automatically become a participant in a good cause. And now honestly, if you are currently thinking about entering this market, ask yourself a question. Do you want to be one of thousands of identical validators? Or are you ready to really fight for your place? Because the next 2 years will be a filter, and this filter will be tough. 90% will not pass, and that is normal, because the market is maturing. If this video gave you a new perspective, write in the comments what you think. Do you agree that most validators will disappear? And the most interesting question, will you be among those who survive? Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, and remember, I am not calling anyone to do anything, and I am not giving financial advice. The only advice, don't let yourself be shaved.
Let's go! I run these notes like I run these streets, yeah. Checking the seat, never miss a beat. No downtime, uptime where I eat. Best in the game and they can't compete. I'm steady, heavy, nobody shakes me. Locking the block, who the hell gonna chase me? Proof in the numbers ain't messing with fate. I'll sign and verify, keep your fucking chain straight. Wake up, boost to the machine, I'm cold. Look around, every move, work my posted code. You flex in the club, I flex in the low. Tickets to my name, validators on hold. Serious metrics, the rest mode, man. No breaks up time, I'm the whole damn plan. Safety's a promise, the rest all talk. Boss in the system, you step then you walk. I run these nodes like I run these streets, yeah. Checking the sync, never miss a beat. No downtime, uptime where I eat. Best in the game and they can't compete. All the dollars in the zone, never retreat. If you're not real, get off my beat.